I think that there's a serious danger of doing, when one is doing history of philosophy, of using the historical figure as a sort of avatar for your own views. Say you have a position that you want to defend, you go out, you find some philosopher, some famous philosopher who has some writings that could be interpreted as favoring your view, and then you really try to bolster this defense so that you have Nietzsche on your side or Hume on your side or something like that. I'm wondering if you agree, if this figures into your scholarship. And the reason that I think that it's important to ask this is I'm wondering how you think Nietzsche would feel about factory farming, eating animals, these sorts of things. And since he didn't write about it, you really have to, as a Nietzsche scholar, guess what he might have thought, and you run a danger of putting your words into his mouth.
Well, of course, sometimes you don't have enough material to be able to make a reasonable guess. But the main issue that you're raising, I think, is really, really important. I mean, there are different ways of looking at it. One cynical way of looking at it is that people who do that, myself included, are cowards. They don't want to take responsibility for their views, and they say, well, Nietzsche says it, you better accept it because you're not as good as Nietzsche. Some of that, I think, can be, unfortunately, explained that way. Another way is to see it is that you believe that what people are doing today is really the right way to do things. So you're trying to find in earlier philosophers either anticipations or agreements, and you think that that's paying them a compliment in a way, that they were so ahead of their time as to anticipate me. It's like what Sartre calls progress in the words in his autobiography. He says, when he was a child at least, he thought of progress as that dark straight line that led to him. And there is a sense, we all have a sense that we are living on the apex of history, not realizing that 50 years from now they are going to be saying, how the hell could they do what they did?